Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1. 1967 Mercury Monterey. Price, $6,200. Unrestored original with classic style. A genuine piece of mid-century Americana, this 1967 Mercury Monterey four-door hardtop offers a rare opportunity to own a full-size classic at an affordable price. Part of the long-running Monterey series, this model represents Mercury's vision of everyday family transportation wrapped in stylish lines and comfortable space. Wearing its original lime metallic paint, now aged and showing chips, dings, and some rust, the body tells a story of suburban life in the 1960s. A white painted roof adds contrast, and while staining is present, it still retains a shine. Chrome trim and bright work remain intact, and the signature diamond-style taillights highlight the rear. With its turbine-style wheel covers and vintage white-wall tires, the car carries an unmistakable nostalgic presence. Inside, parchment vinyl seats with cloth inserts provide seating for 6, showing age but maintaining structural integrity. The black dash, chrome accents, and factory trim transport you straight back to the heyday of American cruising. An updated AM/FM/cassette stereo has been added, and even the trunk remains largely factory original. Under the hood lives a 390ci V8 topped with a 2-barrel carburetor, paired to a C6 3-speed automatic transmission and a 9-inch rear axle. The engine bay and undercarriage show patina and surface rust typical an unrestored classic, but remains solid and ready for tinkering. While it currently needs brake repairs scheduled soon, the car starts and idles well. Perfect for a father/son project, a classic enthusiast learning the ropes, or someone who wants a cruise with vintage charm on a budget. Affordable, authentic, and loaded with retro character, this Monterey is a blast in the past that's ready to be preserved, restored, or simply enjoyed as is. A true classic that survived the decades and still has stories to tell. Number 2. 1957 Ford Thunderbird Project. Price, $10,750. Location, Idaho. This 1957 Ford Thunderbird is a classic American icon offered as a non-running project car with great restoration potential. Owned by the same family for over 50 years, it was originally purchased by the seller's late father in 1974 and has been off the road for approximately 5 years. The car is powered by a 312ci D-Code Y-Block V8 paired with a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission. From the factory, the engine was rated at 245 horsepower and is topped with a 4-barrel carburetor. Although it currently does not run, it remains a solid candidate for restoration, with the engine noted to need servicing. Finished in blue over the original colonial white interior, this Thunderbird retains its classic styling cues, including a removable hardtop with iconic porthole windows, chrome front and rear bumpers, fender vents, slanted tail fins, a Thunderbird nose emblem, and bumper-mounted auxiliary parking lights. The car was originally delivered in colonial white, but was repainted blue at some point during its long ownership. It sits on 15 Craigar wheels mounted with older tires, some of which are flat or low on air. Braking is handled by drum brakes on all 4 corners. Inside, the colonial white vinyl bench seat is accompanied by a matching dashboard and door panels. Amenities include a floor-mounted shifter, a heater, town and country AM radio, locking glove box, manual windows, and an analog clock. The wood-rimmed steering wheel fronts a classic centrally mounted instrument cluster featuring a 140 miles per hour speedometer, tachometer, and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows 29K miles, with roughly 15K added during the family's ownership. This Thunderbird project is now offered at no reserve on behalf of the estate, with a clean Idaho title still in the late owner's name. With its long-term ownership history, desirable specification, and iconic styling, this car is an excellent foundation for a full restoration or custom build. Number 3. 1966 Buick Wildcat Sport Coupe. Price, $8,500. Location, Minnesota, USA. This 1966 Buick Wildcat Sport Coupe has been in the same family for 33 years. Purchased by the seller's grandfather in 1991 and later passed to the seller's father in 2015. The car is powered by a 425 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission and finished in red over black vinyl upholstery. Originally delivered in burgundy mist with an Arctic white vinyl top, it was repainted in the late 1980s, following rust repairs. Exterior features include simulated fender vents, chrome bumpers, a driver's side mirror, and worn weather stripping. Chrome-accented Rally 15 wheels are fitted with two 25/75 Diamond Liberator 2 white wall tires, and a steel spare is located in the trunk. The car includes power steering and power-assisted drum brakes. Inside, black vinyl bench seats are accompanied by lap belts, a push-button radio, and a heater. The dash is cracked, the package shelf trim is missing, and the windshield wiper motor and horn are absent. Instrumentation includes a 120 miles per hour speedometer, fuel gauge, warning lights, and an aftermarket oil pressure gauge below the dash. The 5-digit odometer shows 89K miles, with around 20K added under current ownership. The 425 Ci V8 was rebuilt following the engine bay fire and is equipped with an Edelbrock carburetor and an Excel supercoil. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 3-speed automatic transmission. Number 4. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad. Price, $45,000. Location, Michigan, USA. This stunning LS3-powered 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad was acquired by the seller in 2022 and underwent a full custom build that was completed in 2023. At the heart of this Restomod lies a modern 6.2-liter LS3 V8 crate engine paired with 4L65 E4-speed automatic transmission, delivering reliable modern performance wrapped in a classic American silhouette. Finished in an eye-catching red and white two-tone paint scheme applied under prior ownership, the body features signature design elements including hooded headlights, chrome bumpers, bright trim moldings, and dual-polish exhaust outlets. LED headlights have been fitted for improved visibility, and a minor touch-up is visible above the right rear wheel arch. The overall presentation strikes a perfect balance between vintage charm and modern flair. This Nomad rides on RideTech adjustable coilovers at all 4 corners, with tubular control arms up front and a 4-link suspension system in the rear, offering a contemporary ride and handling experience. Power-assisted Willwood disc brakes with drilled and slotted rotors provide confident stopping power. The car sits on chrome Riddler wheels, 17 inches in the front and 18 inches in the rear, wrapped in grippy Nitto and T555 tires measuring 225/50 up front and 295/45 in the rear. Inside the cabin, you'll find a tasteful blend of classic style and updated convenience. The red and white leather interior extends across the power-assisted front bench seat, rear bench door panels, and plush red carpeting. A retro sound stereo system is integrated into the dash and connected to an amplifier and subwoofer for enhanced audio. Vintage comfort meets modern performance thanks to a Sears underdash air conditioning unit that's been retrofitted with vintage air components. A billet aluminum steering wheel sits on a tilting steering column, and ahead of it, a Dakota Digital VHX instrument cluster provides analog styling with digital precision, including a 160 miles per hour speedometer, tachometer, dual digital readouts, and gauges for oil pressure, voltage, coolant temperature, and fuel level. The digital odometer reads just 1,500 miles, the distance driven since the full custom build was completed. Under the hood, the 6.2-liter LS3 V8 crate engine features a Griffin aluminum radiator, an electric cooling fan, and a custom air intake drawing air from the driver's side inner fender. A custom aluminum drive shaft sends power to a 12-bolt rear axle with a 3.90:1 differential. The drivetrain is completed by a dual exhaust system with Flow Monster mufflers, providing a muscular sound to match the car's aggressive stance. Number 5. 1965 Buick Riviera Coupe 2D. Price, $15,000. Location, Lake Alfred, Florida. This stunning 1965 Buick Riviera Coupe 2D has undergone a partial restoration and is in excellent cosmetic condition. The body is laser straight with all rust professionally addressed, making a solid and clean example of this iconic model. It features a completely new interior, new floors, a new carburetor, new water pump, new radiator, new brakes, and a full new exhaust system. A custom front grille and custom headlights give the car a bold, modernized appearance while preserving its classic lines. It's well appointed with power steering, power brakes, power windows, and factory air conditioning, all rare and desirable features for a car of this era. Mechanically, the vehicle was running well until just recently when it spun a bearing, so it will now require a full engine rebuild. While the engine issue will need to be addressed, the rest of the car is in great condition, making it an ideal candidate for a finishing touch by a classic car enthusiast. With most of the restoration work already completed, this Riviera offers a great opportunity to own a stylish and increasingly collectible classic at a fair price. Number 6. 1968 Chevrolet Chevel SS396 Coupe. Price, $17,250. Location, Woodland Hills, California. This striking 1968 Chevrolet Chevel SS396 Coupe is a true American muscle icon, verified by the VIN beginning with 38, confirming its authenticity as a real super sport model. It is powered by a performance-enhanced 5.7 L V8 crate engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, offering an exhilarating driving experience. Finished in its factory-correct cordovan maroon color with a contrasting white vinyl top, this two-door sport coupe features classic styling elements, such as a twin-dome hood, chrome brightwork, and bold SS396 badging. The exterior was repainted approximately 7 years ago and still presents beautifully. The Chevel sits on 14-inch rally wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich radial T/A tires with raised white lettering, adding to its vintage muscle car appeal. Inside, the cabin is trimmed in black vinyl and features original-style gauges, including a 120 miles per hour speedometer and fuel readout. The odometer shows 11,053 miles, but the title lists mileage as exempt. Under the hood, you'll find a crate 5.7 L V8 engine equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor, updated intake manifold, and chrome valve covers and air breather. This modernized setup offers improved reliability and performance over the original 396 Ci V8. Other highlights include power steering, power front disc brakes, and a dual exhaust system that delivers a deep, aggressive sound. With its muscular stance, enhanced engine, and manual gearbox, this Chevel is an ideal blend of vintage looks and upgraded performance. This SS396 is offered with a clear title and is ready for cruising, collecting, or showing. Number 7. 1966 Dodge Polara 500 Convertible. Price, $20,000. Location, California. This 1966 Dodge Polara 500 Convertible is powered by a 383 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Originally delivered to a buyer in Rockford, Illinois, on April 18, 1966, the car was acquired by its current owner around 2010 and underwent a refurbishment in 2015. It is finished in white with a power-operated white soft top and red vinyl interior. Only 2,472 Polara convertibles were built for the 1966 model year. This example retains its factory white WW1 finish, which was repainted during a 2015 restoration. Some bright work was also refinished, and a Dodge Monaco style trunk lid with wider taillight sections and sequential turn signals was added. Exterior features include 500 badging, dual side mirrors, chrome bumpers and trim, a red top boot, and a single tailpipe. The rear bumper's chrome is cracked, and there is bubbling paint and visible repair work on the rocker panels. The car rides on 14 steel wheels with spinner-style covers and two 1575 Hankook white wall tires. A front disc brake conversion was performed in 2015. Power-assisted brakes and power steering are also equipped. The interior features red vinyl front bucket seats, a rear bench, and matching door panels and carpeting. The driver's seat is power adjustable, and amenities include power windows, a center console, air-temp air conditioning, lap belts, an AM/FM radio, and aftermarket cruise control. The cruise control switch is mounted to the turn signal stalk. The carpeting shows signs of fading. The Monaco Soar steering wheel includes a horn ring and fronts a 120 miles per hour speedometer flanked by a fuel gauge and auxiliary readouts. The 5-digit odometer reads 95,000 miles, with approximately 5,000 added under current ownership. Under the hood, the 383 Ci V8 delivers power to the rear wheels through a floor-shifted 3-speed automatic transmission. Number 8. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. Price $70,000. Littleton, Colorado. For sale is a stunning 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air, a true American classic that has been given a new life through a complete ground-up restoration. This vehicle not only showcases timeless 1950s styling, but also features thoughtful performance upgrades and modern conveniences, making it perfect for both collectors and weekend drivers. This Bel Air is powered by a new 350 cubic inch V8 crate engine, topped with an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor, and mated to a smooth-shifting 4-speed 700R 4-automatic transmission. The original engine and transmission have been replaced, ensuring enhanced reliability and performance. With only 1,388 miles on the odometer since the restoration, this vehicle is practically fresh off the build. Exterior features. The body is finished in a vibrant blue paint that highlights the Bel Air's iconic lines and vintage details. Period-correct hood ornaments, chrome bumpers, and a wraparound windshield add authenticity and flair. The stance is aggressive yet refined, thanks to stagger-width Boyd Coddington 5-spoke chrome wheels. 15-inch in front and 17-inch in the rear, wrapped in BF Goodrich radial tires, 205/60 front, 255/50 rear. Interior details. Inside, you'll find a stylish and comfortable interior upholstered in light blue leather and gray cloth. The split-bench front seat is roomy and supportive. The cabin is equipped with modern amenities, including a vintage Air AC system, power windows, power steering, and a tilt steering column. Classic instruments gauges give the dash a nostalgic yet functional feel, featuring a 140 miles per hour speedometer, 8,000 RPM tachometer, and readouts for oil pressure, temperature, voltage, and fuel level. Mechanical and chassis. The undercarriage of this Bel Air is just as impressive as the exterior, with a clean finish and solid components. A 9-inch rear end and power front disc brakes provide solid performance and stopping power. The dual exhaust system delivers a deep, satisfying rumble that complements the power under the hood. Ownership and documentation. This vehicle is offered by a private seller and currently resides in Colorado. It comes with a clear title, although buyers should be aware that, depending on state regulations, the vehicle may require VIN inspection or assignment of a state-issued VIN. Number 9. 1965 Chevrolet Biscane 2-door sedan 4-speed. Price, $31,000. Location, Oregon, USA. This 1965 Chevrolet Biscane is a 2-door post sedan that has been refurbished and tastefully modified. It's powered by a 396 Ci V8 paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and finished in red over a retrimmed black and red interior. Upgrades include 17 American racing wheels, power steering, 4-wheel disc brakes, air conditioning, a Hurst shifter, and a retro-look stereo. The interior features red carpeting, black vinyl seats with red crushed velvet inserts, and auxiliary gauges. The odometer shows 30,000 miles, with 1,000 added by the seller. Total mileage is unknown. The engine has an Edelbrock intake, MSD ignition, K&N air cleaner, Be Cool aluminum radiator, and dual electric fans. Recent service included resealing the engine, replacing clutch, rear gears, and servicing the AIC. Power is delivered through a 4-speed manual and a 12-bolt rear end with 3.55:1 gears. Offered with partial records, factory literature, and a clean Oregon title. Number 10. 1963 Dodge 442 door 4-speed. Price, $40,450. Location, California, USA. This 1963 Dodge 442 door hardtop is finished in white with red cloth and vinyl interior. It is powered by a 426 Ci wedgehead V8 equipped with a max wedge cross ram intake and dual 4-barrel carburetors, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The car features 15 white steel wheels, auxiliary gauges, a Hurst shifter, and a dual exhaust system. The current owner purchased it in 2005 and recently performed an oil change in preparation for sale. The exterior presents a classic white finish with chrome front grille, bumpers, and trim, Additional details include dual turn-down exhaust outlets for 140 badging and roll-down rear quarter windows, mounted on white-painted 15 steel wheels with dog dish hubcaps. The tires are two 1570 Falls Roadmaster on the front and two 75/60 Mastercraft Avenger G/T on the rear. A spare tire and the battery are stored in the trunk. Inside, the cabin is outfitted with front and rear bench seats in red cloth and vinyl, a matching dashboard, door panels, and carpets. The Hearst shifter and a locking glove box add to the interior features. The two-spoke steering wheel frames a 120 miles per hour speedometer with an aftermarket tachometer and gauges for oil pressure, coolant temperature, and voltage located beneath the dash. The mechanical 5-digit odometer shows 6,000 miles, with roughly 500 miles added by the seller. Total mileage is unknown, and the factory temperature gauge is non-functional. The 426 CI Wedgehead V8 engine bears AQA and 240-6730 castings, along with a 426 TMPHC stamping. It is equipped with a cross-ram intake manifold and dual 4-barrel carburetors. Engine, transmission, and axle stampings are documented in the gallery. Power is sent to the rear wheels via a 4-speed manual transmission, complemented by an aftermarket dual exhaust system. Number 11. 1967 Chevrolet Chevel Malibu. Price, $77,500. Location, Grand Junction, Colorado. Rare and highly original. This 1967 Chevel Malibu convertible is one of only 250 built with a legendary L79 327CI V8, 350 HP. It's a numbers-matching, rust-free car listed in the National L79 Registry, with an older restoration, now being carefully freshened using correct NOS or mint-used parts. Highlights: L79 327CI V8 engine, 350 HP. Muncie M24 speed manual. 12-bolt 3.73 Posey rear end. Power steering and brakes. F40 suspension, heavy-duty cooling. Gardner dual exhaust. Factory gauges. AM/FM radio modernized. Tatch and clock. Original deluxe vinyl interior. Power convertible top. Odometer. 90,600 miles. Believed accurate. Verified by NCRS and twice registered in National L79 Registry. Rust-free with clean undercarriage. This Malibu is a time machine, perfect for driving, showing, or continuing the restoration. A true collector's gem from the peak of American muscle history. Number 12. 1958 Dodge D100 Utility 3-speed. Price, $12,750. Location, Oregon, USA. This 1958 Dodge D100 Utility pickup is a classic American workhorse. Finished in beige over a brown vinyl interior and powered by a 230 CI flathead inline-6, made it to a 3-speed manual transmission. The truck spent much of its life in Oregon before being acquired by the selling dealer in early 2023. It has since received mechanical servicing and interior refurbishment, now offered at no reserve. It comes with 2023 service records, original manufacturer's literature, and a clean Oregon title. Refinish in beige under prior ownership. The truck features a Utility step-side bed with wood floor and stainless steel bed strips. Additional exterior details include white painted bumpers, black running boards, bright trim, and a bed-mounted spare tire. A white Dodge tailgate decal was added in 2023. The body shows dents, dings, and were consistent with age and use, adding to its honest, vintage truck aesthetic. Riding on 15-inch black-painted steel wheels with chrome hubcaps, the truck is fitted with 205/90D Transeagle ST tires. Braking is managed by drum brakes at all 4 corners, and new front and rear shocks were installed in 2023. The parking brake is currently inoperative. Inside, the cabin has been retrimmed in brown vinyl, including the bench seat, headliner, sun visors, door panels, and carpets. The painted metal dash and interior panels retain the body color beige finish. Equipment includes a cabin heater, lockable glove box, column-mounted shifter, and engine-turned aluminum dash trim, giving the truck a mix of utilitarian simplicity and period charm. The cracked three-spoke steering wheel frames, a 110 miles per hour speedometer, and factory gauges for fuel level and coolant temperature. A set of aftermarket auxiliary gauges for oil pressure, water temp, and voltage has been added beneath the dashboard. The 5-digit odometer reads 82K miles, with around 20 miles added by the selling dealer. Under the hood, the 230Ci Flathead 6 is fed by a single downdraft carburetor and an electric fuel pump. Recent maintenance includes replacement of the water pump, thermostat, spark plugs, radiator hoses, and shock absorbers, enhancing its reliability for weekend drives or local use. This classic D100 offers a blend of post-war styling, mechanical simplicity, and rugged charm, ready for shows, cruise nights, or as a canvas for further restoration. Offer at no reserve, it represents a compelling opportunity for collectors or hobbyists